Apropos has been a Tampa staple for decades, and they are teaming up with WFTS for the Oscars this Sunday night. Owner Patty Kristen and fashion consultant Kay Reed joins us with the details on that, as well as their charity to help young girls. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning to you.
So yeah, this Apropos been, again, like we said, a staple here in Tampa for years. Do you get excited for the Oscars and to see what the stars are going to be wearing?
Absolutely.
It's a fun night.
I try to top them.
You try to top them. That's what we're going to try to do this morning with some of the models that we're going to get to in just a second. But before we get into that, we have to talk about Serena over on the news side. You guys are helping to dress her. You can actually vote on her dress, which I think is so exciting. And then that is being donated to a wonderful charity. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, they're going to vote on the dress. That's the Tampa.
Yep.
And that dress goes to one of the girls at the Trinity School.
Yeah, for the Tim Tebow Foundation, which again, a wonderful charity.
And then I'm going to give 6 more that will be a little more realistic for a prom.
Yes.
You know? So that'll be good.
Thank you for doing that. That's so awesome. So again, it's going to be a fun night though on Sunday out at Tampa Theater. Of course, that's the event. I'm going to be there as well. You ladies are going to be there as well.
Absolutely, with our gowns.
So let's get to the fashion show and kind of think of what the trends are, what you ladies are excited to see, and maybe give you some ideas. Maybe because whether you're going to the Oscars, you know, party Sunday night, or maybe a wedding coming up, there's lots of things going on here in the Bay Area where you need a nice, elegant dress for.
Absolutely. Sure. And what we try to do is take an Oscar gown or let's say a Versace. When we go to market, we try to find a duplicate. And if we do, then we can buy it for the store. And the woman who loves the dress on the screen can also wear it at a more affordable price.
Oh, that's awesome. And you also say duplicate, but you're in your store though. It's not duplicates there. Chances are if you get a dress there,
well, we keep track of everywhere
one
the
of
dress
this, 2 of that.
Well, let's get the models out. We're eager to see it.
Start.
So model number 1, come on out, walk the runway. Beautiful. Look at this in gold.
Here we have Glam Pam. And Pam signifies beautiful ball gown, the big night. She has crystallari necklace, and this was especially done for Apropos. We have them different sizes, different colorations, different stones. Her Genique gown, turn around Pam, and look, fits perfect to the body. The waistline cinches in like a corset. Loved. That's for the glamour.
She looks like the Oscar. I love it in all
gold.
She
reeks of Oscar. Yes, that is her dress.
All right, let's go ahead and have the second model come out as well. And when you do, you know, because that's a very flattering, I think, no matter what your waist size is there. Is that something that you ladies consider as well?
It cinches in the waist, and it is a very flattering look for most women.
All right, I see this lovely, beautiful lady in black.
Perky Robin. Robin, spread your wings and show them the fringe.
Fringe very big right now.
Fringe is incredible now, but it's always been in style. It's just in focus.
Okay.
So never get rid of your fringe, just update it a bit. So she's going another direction. The top is accentuated with rows and rows of crystals and stones.
And look at that jewelry, by the way, the necklace. You guys have jewelry at the store as well.
That's what we're going to say. We try to do bolder for this incident. She is sparkling a little. Now, put your arms out, Robin, and show that you can also take this top off, wear it with a pair of jeans or over another dress. So twofold wearing.
We have just about a minute left. Let's get to this last model before we bring them all out.
And Miss Elaine takes the
She's rocking jeans. This is what I love, that you can dress it up. What do you call them?
We call this as you've got rock pop meets old Hollywood. You've kind of got Gwen Stefani meets Elizabeth Taylor. So she has the boa insewn in the silk organza, and it also has flowing feathers.
That is Hollywood.
Dressed up with silver crystal brooch on her purse.
Oh, beautiful. All right, let's get one last look at all the models here as we wrap up, because they are looking absolutely stunning. Ready for the big night on Sunday for the Oscars. Beautiful ladies, looking absolutely
Spread your wings,
fabulous.
girls.
Yes.
Spread out to show.
Well, thank you so much. And again, I know there's Customer
pleasure.
Appreciation Day on Saturday, the perfect time to get out and go dress shopping, right?
Our big sale, our biannual sale at Apropos.
Perfect timing. Did you guys plan that for the Oscars? That is perfect timing.
Wow.
Actually, no.
A lot of needy women out there.
Ladies, thank you so much.
You're
we really
welcome.
appreciate it. I'll look
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing you on
Absolutely.
Sunday.
Thank you for having us, Carly. What a pleasure.
Two bummers about waiting rooms. The waiting and the room. Skip both at Take 5 Oil Change. Stay in your car while we get you in and out. Drive through today and get an oil change for as low as $24.99. Take 5 Oil Change. Fastest oil change on the planet.
At IKEA, we believe that everything from your lamp to your couch should work as hard as you do. That green living is something everyone can afford. That you can sacrifice everything but a good night's sleep. And we believe your furniture should last happily ever after. Make the dream yours with IKEA.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
What if you could lose fat in just a few hours?
I don't know what to say. I'm just in shock.
You can with Sono Bello.
It seems no matter how much you work out or diet, there are parts of your body that just don't seem to change.
I went to the gym, I worked out at home, I bought videos.
No matter what I did, that bulge was still there.
With its advanced micro-laser technology,
Sono Bello gently removes that targeted fat and shapes your body for life-changing results.
with over 100 board-certified plastic surgeons, Sono Bello is the largest and most experienced group practice in the U.S.
Seeing ain't believing. I don't know what is.
After 5 years trying to get rid of that roll of fat, Sono Bello did it in one day.
Call right now for a free consultation with a Sono Bello specialist.
There's no obligation, and Sono Bello offers payment plans for most any budget.
Call 877-757-4273 or go to sonobello.com.
Adam. Oh, man. Here.
Have my extra hash browns.
How great is this new office, man?
It is great.
Pick up your morning with a new McPick 2 at breakfast. Choose from a sausage McMuffin, sausage biscuit, or sausage burrito. Pick any two for just $2.
I think I'll pick up the rest of my stuff tomorrow morning.
Good plan.
Two bummers about waiting rooms. The waiting and the room. Skip both at Take 5 Oil Change. Stay in your car while we get you in and out. Drive through today and get an oil change for as low as $24.99. Take 5 Oil Change. Fastest oil change on the planet.
According to the American Heart Association, cardiovascular disease kills nearly 1 in 3 women each year. That's about 1 woman every 80 seconds. Dr. John Forcella from Florida Hospital is here to help women learn how to take control of their heart. Good morning.
Good morning.
I know I've talked about this before, but when you see these statistics, it's still shocking. I cannot believe that. And we were talking about compared to breast cancer, which I feel a lot of women, even men, are more apt to talk about that. This is a huge issue.
It is, it is. Like you talk about breast cancer, usually kills about 1 in 31 women.
Okay.
When we talk about cardiovascular disease, it's 1 in 3.
1 in 3. So let's get to some of these issues of why this is such a big problem. What are some of the risk factors that we can control?
Yeah, absolutely. There's several different risk factors, and some things that we can control is knowing our numbers. Okay, and certain numbers that we should be aware of is our blood pressure, our weight, okay, and being a healthy weight.
Okay.
Knowing with our cholesterol, our LDL, okay, our total cholesterol, our HDL, which is our good cholesterol, our blood sugar levels. So these are things that we should know.
Are these things that are routinely being checked with our normal physician? Do we need to ask about these numbers? What can we do better? Because obviously these numbers are saying we're not doing enough.
Absolutely. No, these numbers should be checked on a routine basis with our primary care physicians.
Okay. Yearly basis, do you think? Or more often or less often? What do you suggest?
On every visit, at least on a yearly basis. But we should be monitoring certain things more frequently ourselves.
Okay.
When we're talking about our body mass index with our weight, okay, and then doing other things with, you know, healthy exercise, okay, not having a sedentary lifestyle, and healthy eating habits.
Is there a certain age where women really need to start paying attention to these numbers?
From right away.
Right away. All right. So young?
Right. Yeah, absolutely, because our healthy eating habits, our lifestyle habits start when we're younger, and that will carry into when we become older. So absolutely.
Let's talk about maybe some of the risk factors maybe we can't control. Is this hereditary? If we know that mom or grandma or sisters have had issues, do we need to be watching this more often than?
Absolutely. If you have a first-degree relative, mother, father, siblings that have been diagnosed with heart disease, especially at a younger age, you should be more aware of that and be evaluated. Okay.
Is it easy to kind of look out for symptoms and for red flag warnings? I mean, what are some of those things that may go, you know what, we need to pay attention to this more?
Sure, absolutely. Now, of course, the most common symptom of someone having a heart problem or a heart attack is chest pain. However, a lot of women might not have these classic symptoms. So some symptoms that you need to be aware about is arm pain, back pain, jaw pain, cold sweats, nausea, or extreme fatigue. But the key is, if you're just not feeling yourself, and symptoms have changed, you're not feeling right, is to be evaluated.
You need to be your own health advocate. As much as we love our doctors and our physicians, I mean, you really need to make sure that you're you know, no one's going to do it better than yourself, correct?
Absolutely.
What's your take home as we kind of wrap up, and what do you really want to make sure that women know, and I think even partners, you know, making sure that the husbands say, hey, are you on top of this? Are we making sure that we're...
Sure. A big key is know your numbers. So you should be knowing your numbers, know what your cholesterol levels are, your HDL, your LDL, your total cholesterol, know your body mass index, okay, know your blood sugar levels, and know these things, okay? And have a healthy lifestyle with being healthy eating habits, with a healthy diet, and a healthy exercise program where you're not having a sedentary lifestyle.
When you look at the future of this, do you see that the numbers hopefully will get better? I mean, are we going in the right direction, do you think?
Absolutely. As we educate more and become more aware of the issue, then things will improve. Absolutely.
Okay. Doctor, thank you so much for being here this morning. Again, 1 in 3 women are going to unfortunately die this year because of this. Hopefully we can change those numbers sooner rather than later. Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate it. And again, for more info, head to our website.
Pinellas County wants to teach residents about the environment and sustainability in a fun family environment. Stephanie Watson joins us with more on the Eco Fun Festival. Let me get on my soapbox for a second. This is a big thing to me. So I live in downtown St. Pete on Beach Drive, right by the water. There's trash everywhere. I'm raising these 2 young girls, 13 and 9. We're always picking up trash. I'm worried about it. I'm worried about our environment.
Bring them to Eco Fun Festival on Sunday, because we're going to show you how you can make small changes to add up to big impacts in your community.
I'm pretty sure I've picked up all this stuff on my beat. Chex Mix, or whatever it is, Chex.
Yes.
I'm furious with Chex.
Oh, well, I wanted to talk about what should go in your recycling bin, and that's going to be one of the presentations at Eco Fun Festival is recycling right.
Okay.
So we're going to cover this at Eco Fun Festival, but I wanted to start with what doesn't go in your recycling bin, and this is something that you'll see at your recycling facilities.
What is that you're holding right there?
We call this a star screen, and there's actually a lot of them.
Hold that up in a threatening way to Joe, our cameraman there. Right.
So what happens is when the plastic bags, which shouldn't go in your recycling bin, they end up get caught in these at the recycling facility. So for recycling,
so plastic bags shouldn't.
Correct, and you can reuse them in your home, and then when you're done, place them in your garbage. In Pinellas County, we burn garbage to generate electricity.
Oh, that's great.
So, or better yet.
Are we ahead of that? I mean, are we a forward-thinking county in Pinellas?
Absolutely.
Very good to hear.
Yeah, and
that's very good to hear.
In fact, Pinellas County had the highest recycling rate in the state.
Go Pinellas County!
Pinellas.
All right, woohoo!
So some of the other things that you'll see at Eco Fun Festival, you talked about you had daughters.
Yes.
We're going to have a Touch-A truck, which features over 20 vehicles, and you guests are going to have a chance to get up close.
My kids are going to be awesome at that, because I've also taught them how to hijack a truck and just like break in. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, they can honk a horn, they can climb on them. There's going to be Clearwater Marine Aquarium is going to have a marine mammal rescue vehicle.
Oh, wow.
Pet ambulance, so they can take a peek inside of these
In all
vehicles.
seriousness, we have to teach these kids about picking up trash. And I mean, my kids are very aware of, like, you know, they just saw a video about, on Facebook of a turtle with like a plastic straw in its nostril. I mean, we have to do something.
Protecting our waterways is going to be a topic at Eco Fun Festival as well. We're going to have Keep Pinellas Beautiful there talking about how to get involved in your community and volunteering. You can get Bright Futures hours if you volunteer.
So let me ask you a question. When all this trash that's down there on the beach, is a lot of that runoff, or is that just people going there and leaving their Dorito bags behind?
It could be both. Sometimes debris even blows off of boats when you're boating, and you don't mean to, but it happens to just blow out. But yes, it gets into your stormwater management system, and then it ends up going out to the beach or our lakes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're doing a great job picking that stuff up. Yeah. Fiberboard, this is a cereal box. We talked about plastics, so you want to put that in your trash.
Okay.
But these items can go in your recycle bin, also your plastics. Our general guideline that we tell people. What are you
trying to say with the Head and Shoulders there, that maybe I need to...
Yeah, well, not you, maybe.
My dad's sweater? There you go. All this stuff in the recycling bin.
Yes, and metals. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about metals. So if you eat out of it, then go ahead and put it in your recycle bin, because that's what the machines at the recycling facility recognize are your typical food containers.
Right.
But in Pinellas County...
What do we got going on here?
Yeah, and also City of Tampa and Hillsborough County, they burn their garbage to generate electricity. So if you happen to put your aluminum can in your garbage, this is what it would look like, and we would recycle it, which is why at Pinellas County we're the 4th R, reduce, reuse, recycle, recover. So it'll still get recycled, it'll just get recycled differently.
What are some, we're gonna see all the information there on your screen. What are some other things you can do at the Eco Fun Festival?
At Eco Fun Festival.
Crafts? Are we crafting things out of refuse?
We're not crafting there, but Boyd Hill, you had mentioned parks.
I love that Boyd Hill.
Boyd Hill.
Love it.
They're going to have their birds of prey.
Eco Fun Festival with an exclamation point. February 26th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Clearwater. Free and open to the public. 727-464-7500. PinellasCounty.org/EcoFunFest. I love it. Awesome. I'll be there. I'll be like, I'll be leading the charge.
I'll see you on Sunday.
All right,
Thank you
Stephanie,
so much for
good
having
job.
me.
You have a great smile.
Yes,
all right. Hey, up next, we continue our outdoor theme with a look at Florida's wildlife corridor. Another one of my passions. The Morning Blend will be right back.
Jim asked, is it okay to have a bath exhaust fan vent into my attic? No, it's never a good idea to have any exhaust fan in your home dump all that hot, moist air in your attic. It can cause you a lot of problems with mold and mildew forming on the underside of your rafters and decking, as well as getting into your insulation. Several different ways you can move that hot air to the outside. One is to route it over to a soffit vent and attach it to the back of the soffit vent, but this can work against your exhaust fan because that's actually an air intake, so not as good as other methods. Another method, a little bit better, is if you have a gable style roof and a gable vent on one end of the house, you can attach this to the back of a gable vent. But the absolute best way to get that hot, moist air out of your house is to route it straight up through the roof and put a roof cap on it. Even better, instead of using this flexible type pipe, use a smooth metal pipe to route it through the roof.
Hi, I'm David Moss from Moss Nissan.
And I'm Lisa Campos from ABC Action News.
Do you know a veteran who deserves an extra salute? We're honoring local heroes with your help.
Nominate a veteran.
Tell us their story.
Go to WFTS.com/veteran.
Enjoy more of both Universal theme parks, including the new nightly Mardi Gras parade from February 4th to March 25th. Florida residents get up to 3 months free on any annual pass with Coke or Coke Zero at Universal Orlando Resort.
Hey, I'm Richard Karn, and I know a thing or two about home improvement. And if you're looking to make improvements to your flooring, you should call my pals at 50 Floor. From now until the end of the month, they're having their free installation sale on carpet, hardwood, and laminate, where you can save hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Call today to schedule your free in-home estimate. They'll bring the samples to you. Plus, get 12 months same as cash financing and mention promo code Home Improvement. You'll get an extra $100 off.
Call 877-50-FLOOR. Pick up the phone, we'll be knocking at your door.
Howdy, I'm Jack Harris. Audibel, the nation's leading hearing care provider, is offering a 45-day risk-free trial on the just-released A4 hearing aid with microchip technology. If you play the TV too loud or if listening in some situations has become difficult, don't miss this chance to see if Audibel's patented microchip technology can change your life just as it has already done for thousands of others. Call the location nearest you to schedule your free hearing test today.
Valencia Lakes, the finest 55-plus resort-style living. An incredible clubhouse is 40,000 square feet, loaded with fun, clubs, and events. Villas and new homes from the 200s to the 500s. Fitness, pools, shows, and sports included. Join the excitement. Visit Valencia Lakes today and see what's new for you on 301 south of Big Bend. Visit glhomes.com now.
Know a veteran who deserves an extra salute? WFTS and Moss Nissan are looking for local heroes who go above and beyond. Nominate a veteran and tell us their story. Go to WFTS.com/veteran. Proudly brought to you by Moss Nissan.
Tampa YMCA teen leaders and teen achievers will spend the day kayaking and snorkeling with manatees at Crystal River Wildlife Refuge this weekend. This area is a critical part of the Florida Wildlife Corridor. Joining me today is Lindsay Cross, Anna Tapia, and Jake Fitzroy. Welcome.
Good morning.
All right, I'm really excited about this. Of course, I'm saving the environment.
Yes.
One segment at a time today on the Morning Blend. First of all, let's establish the Florida Corridor. We have a map of it, and kind of take us through this and what it is.
Sure.
Okay.
So the Florida Wildlife Corridor is a statewide network of lands and waters.
All right,
it's
there
about
it is right there.
16 million acres, and if it was fully connected and protected, it would span all the way for the Everglades up to the Georgia border and then over to the Panhandle into Alabama.
Now, is this state protected land or is it federally protected land?
It's a combination. It includes federally protected areas, state lands, local and regionally protected areas, plus a lot of privately owned lands.
Okay.
And what we're trying to do as a conservation advocacy organization is take those privately owned lands that are adjacent to the public places and get them protected for future generations.
Now, my concern is that 20, 30 years from now, half of this corridor is going to be paved over. What can we do to kind of protect that?
Well, this is where our organization comes and helps to engage the public in land conservation initiatives, teaching them about the importance of protecting these wild places, which is why we're so excited to be partnering with the people next to us with a really fun initiative this Saturday.
That's cool. All right, gang, tell us about this Saturday. We're getting the kids involved.
Yes.
We want the kids to want to protect this this beautiful wildlife.
Exactly. And what we've learned is that the best way to get somebody to fall in love with nature is to get them to experience it. And so we're taking these kids out kayaking, swimming with manatees, which is one of our Florida treasures, and it's part of the wildlife corridor. So in 20, 30 years, when they're buying land, they'll think about that conservation effort as well.
Right, that's very cool. All right, we have a couple things here. We have the Forgotten Coast book and we have the DVD. Tell us about this.
So that's probably a more Lindsay question. My role, I partnered in with Let's Move Outside Tampa. I'm from the Florida Youth Conservation Centers Network. I work for FWC, Florida Fish and Wildlife. And we provided, we got ourselves certified as kayak instructors, and we provide equipment loans to help get kids outside.
Very cool.
So we have over 350 partners throughout the state that we want to help get kids outside with. So we'll do things like programs like we're doing this Saturday.
Right.
So we couldn't do it without him. He has all the equipment. He has to come out and help me teach.
He's the kayak guy. He's the kayak guy.
We couldn't do it without our partners because they're the muscle behind everything.
Right.
We just want to empower
you know, I mean, like I was saying, I have these two daughters, and when they see this trash on the beach, and they, I take them to a lot of places through my work and stuff like that. I mean, getting them to care about keeping the environment pristine is huge. I mean, that's our future. It's not just a Whitney Houston song. The kids are, children are our future. All right, I'm sorry, then you tell us about what we have in front of us here.
Yes, so our organization, the Florida Wildlife Corridor, has taken 2 expeditions throughout the state, 2 1,000-mile expeditions. The most recent one in 2015 went through Crystal River, Homosassa Springs, areas that are really close to the Tampa Bay area.
Right.
And so when Jake and Anna came to me and said, we're doing this great initiative, we want to get kids outside, get them in nature, they said, we want to show them the Forgotten Coast as a way to get them excited about this opportunity, to show them these magical places that they're going to experience. A lot of these kids don't have the opportunities in their home life to get out to these places. So organizations like Let's Move Outside and the Florida Youth Conservation Centers Network are making this happen. And they're inspiring the kids by showing the Forgotten Coast, this DVD. They get excited, see the people in the kayaks snorkeling, and know that just in a couple short days, they'll be out there doing the same thing.
That's something they'll never forget.
Never forget.
That is so, it's such a good investment for our future, and it's good for the kids. That's great. That's fair. I want my kids in there. The Daily Girls. I gotta get them straight. Scare them straight. Anyway, thank you so much. For more information, check out our website. And thank you guys. That was very good.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it.
Our new friends over at 50 Floor want to help save you money on flooring. Art Edmonds is back.
Yay!
Hello.
So good to be back.
Friends.
Yes, we are. Hopefully you're not tired of me being here, but I'm happy to be here.
You tell us how we can save money. We'll never get tired of that.
We make it so easy at 50 Floor. Call 877-50-FLOOR if you're considering doing anything to your floors. New carpet, new hardwood, laminate, vinyl, even tile floors. We have it all. We bring it to you. And the reason we can save so much money for our customers, there's no overhead, there's no expensive fancy showroom, and we all knew things look different in a showroom than they do in your own home, right?
I know. Well, and now is the week to call, the day to call, because maybe you go to one of those other places and then there's all these other little fees.
Oh my gosh.
Installation fee.
Listen, just trying to schedule time to go to one of these places. So we come to your house, our flooring experts show up. We bring all of these samples or whatever you decide that you want to do, just like we see right here. One of our flooring experts comes out. They can show you all the options in hardwood, laminate, vinyl, carpet, and then we get to the installation day, right? Well, we're gonna show up, remove all of your old flooring. We're gonna haul it away. We're gonna recycle that carpet. And in one day, after moving all of your furniture out, we're gonna put all your new floors
And for most of the floor, that's free, the installation, if you go ahead and call now, right?
Well, you've only got a couple days left in February.
Do it now, call
that's
today.
Right. Free installation, and of course the Carly discount if you call during the show right now.
Yep.
Which
$100
is
off.
$100 off. Mention Morning Blend, 877-50-FLOOR. You know what's really, really popular right now, Carly, is that
saving money.
Saving money is always popular. But you know what? Some of the new carpet materials are made of such great materials now.
I remember you saying this, but is this one right here?
This one is, feel how soft that is.
I would have never have imagined that.
It is made of recycled plastic bottles.
Wow.
So think of how, soda, it can take the rust off of cars and things like that and the finish off of cars. Well, the plastic bottle stays intact. Now, when you take that plastic bottle and make carpet, it is unbelievably soft and it is unbelievably durable, as well as vinyl, and a lot of our laminates are great.
And we've talked about how flooring has come so far in just the last few years, where there are so many different options. Again, 50 Floor, it's not just because there's 50 options, a lot more than that.
Oh my gosh, so many
selection
options.
Can be a little overwhelming. That's why I love they come to you inside your home.
Well, listen, there are other companies that come to your home, but they don't have the name brands. They have a knockoff name of whatever the Phoenix or the Mohawk or any of these great Mulligan flooring. We have the brand names, and 50 Floor has worked that out with our distributors. So we bring you only the best, not some knockoff brand.
Well, and make sure we mention too how important it is in seeing some of this material in your own home, underneath your lights, with your colors, with your whatever else is already in play in your house.
That's the beauty of it. Your furniture's there. You know what it's going to look like. So you're not going to put something down and then go, well, now we got to change the curtains. Now we got to change the pillows and and everything else, right? You actually see it in its own space in the natural lighting.
What I love about you and your wife and kind of the team that you've partnered up with them is that I can tell even you're impressed with 50 Floor, right?
My gosh.
You've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
And you are impressed.
Of course, my first time on Morning Blend is for the home makeover show that I do, where we make over a home for a wounded veteran. It's on a national cable channel. Well, I get to see all of these amazing products that we get to do in the makeover. And 50 Floor has every single one of them. You're not just picking one brand. We have all of them.
A lot of different selection. And again, now is the time to call because installation is free for just a couple days left.
That's right, the rest of
February. So how do they do that? How do they take advantage of that?
You call 877-50-FLOOR and mention Morning Blend. We'll give you an extra